Well, good morning. We got another video devotional coming at you. This is a week of baptisms. That's what we're talking about. Sunday was an incredible day of baptisms, as we've said, and this we're hitting just different aspects of it to remind ourselves, to help us remember what baptism means, the significance of it, as we see in Scripture. And I want to read Jesus's baptism. And we look at Matthew chapter 2, and we see the story take place. And it's such a powerful moment in the ministry of Jesus. If you look at verse 13 in chapter 3, Matthew writes this. It says, "Then Jesus came from Galilee to the Jordan to be baptized by John. But John tried to deter him, saying, 'I need to be baptized by you, and do you come to me?' Jesus replied, 'Let it be so now. It is proper for us to do this, to fulfill all righteousness.' Then John consented, and as soon as Jesus was baptized, he went up out of the water. At that moment, heaven was opened. He saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and lighting on him, and a voice from heaven said, 'This is my Son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased.'" Such a powerful moment in Scripture, and I've been to the place where they think was where John baptized Jesus, and you have John saying, "Man, I can't do this. Who am I to baptize you, the Lord?" And the Lord said, "Man, it's so much more deeper than what you know." He shows him the significance of what he's doing, and Jesus hasn't died or resurrected yet. And so there's that aspect that is not there yet, but we see the cleansing that this is portraying, the cleansing from who we were, dedicating ourselves to the future that we have with the Lord, saying, "This is not who I am," or who I was is not who I am anymore, but I am something new. And I love the heart of Jesus, obviously, with all that he's facing, with all the struggles that he has to go through. What is his response? "Lord, your will be done." And I just love that sentiment. That's how we ended service on Sunday. "Lord, your will be done in my life." Regardless of the pain I have to go through, regardless of the struggles I have to face, regardless of my pride, regardless of anything else, Lord, if you are calling me to it, Lord, your will be done, because that is what will be the best thing in my life. Right? And so the heart behind baptism, the heart behind Jesus being baptized, is to be obedient to his Father, is to signify the love and the faith that he has in the Lord, the showing of the coming of the Lord. And it's not quite the same as John's baptism, right? John's baptism was a little more rooted in the Old Testament, but Jesus was pointing it to something new, to a new way, to a new life. See, baptism is a mark of submission, submitting to the Lord in all things. With my mouth and what I say, with my hands and what I do, with my mind and what I think about. Everything. Baptism is a mark of submission. So if you've been baptized, let me just ask, how is that going? How is the submission going to the Lord? Where are you struggling? Where do you need to go to him with? What does he need to set you free from? Where are you not submitting in? Lord, your will be done, right? And if you have a moment, read Matthew chapter 3. Read this that Matthew wrote about the baptism of Jesus. Read what's going on, and know that the Lord loves you. He has chosen you, and he is calling you. Baptism is a mark of submission. Be blessed.